apples. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, this is Hannah.
This is Ashley.
And this is the
Horror Survival Guide. That was bad.
Horror movie survival guide.
Horror movie survival guide. I like where this is going.
Me too.
First point. Windows.
Don't go near them.
Ever.
Not only does it let them know where you are, it can be potentially used as a weapon.
To pull you through, to push you out of. They're noisy. They're just inconvenient.
They really are.
Every time.
No screaming.
Please don't do it. Especially when you are running away from the killer and he's chasing you. One, if you're quiet, he's confused. Because he doesn't know where you are.
Also, a big point we've noticed is women like to scream for their boyfriends. Scott!
Oh, Scott,
help!
Where are you? Let's go have sex. I'll get naked and take a shower.
Woohoo!
Don't.
Speaking of showers, usually they're upstairs. Speaking of upstairs...
This is my biggest stressful thing.
Don't get too violent.
If you live in a 2-story house, don't go upstairs. Your best bet is to go out the front door.
Where it's open, and you can find many places to hide. Yes, you'll be out in the open for a few seconds, but you know what? It's worth the risk.
Here's the thing, though. If you are in your house, you have the advantage. You know how your shit works. Okay?
Always use your environment.
Always. And speaking of environment, speaking of environment, anything can be used as a weapon.
Anything. Your curling iron, your pencil, your thumbs.
Especially your thumbs. Dig that shit in that person's eyeballs.
They work for more than just video games, people.
They really do. That and your remotes and your text messaging.
Exactly.
Another point,
don't look back.
Ever. Another thing about running, you know, don't scream and don't look back.
If you're sneaking, completely different story. Watch your feet.
Especially your feet. You can trip on a chair, you can trip on a root.
You can chip it.
You can chip that shit.
Chipping at the stone.
Exactly.
If you're sneaking in a dark room, okay, period, don't turn on any lights. It doesn't matter whether you're sneaking or running or screaming or fucking, you don't need lights. Whether or not you're in your own comfortable environment.
Because more than likely horror movies happen at night.
Exactly.
And another thing, if you're hiding in your own home or in some environment that you are slightly familiar with, stay where you are.
Until you know positively it's clear.
Stay there for hours.
And hours.
Hours and hours and hours. That way you at least know you're safe. You're safe.
You're safe.
Safe.
Who doesn't like being crammed under a bed?
Or in a cabinet.
And sweaty for 4 hours.
With dust bunnies.
I'd rather be alive.
Me too. It's just a minor inconvenience for a couple of hours. It's better to do that than get your life taken away from you.
If you decide that you'd like to come out and flail, just fucking hurt them. Now, in the situation that they're lying down on the ground, always make sure. And how do we do this?
Double tap.
Double tap, bitches.
And if they have a weapon close by, kick that shit to the side and pick it up, or pick it up yourself. Never get this close to someone's fucking face, though, because you know their eyes are always going to open. And scare the shit out of you.
We understand there may be no ammo in this gun, but you can still be pistol whipped.
Exactly.
I agree. Yeah, pretty much. And if you don't have what you need, stressing the point, still don't go back.
Ever.
Chances are you're not going to find the store that you need.
Granted, you are going to have the opportunity to make sure the person is dead. Okay, if you believe they are and you're running, don't go check again.
Just stomp that bitch's face.
Because one, they don't know where you're going.
Surely don't. They don't have a tracking device on you.
Nope.
Our list is all obscured here.
And another thing, women, this happens a lot. You trip. Again, that goes back to the point with watching your feet.
Please do.
And if you're hiding, don't breathe too loud.
Yeah.
Do this. Do that little number. This little number. Okay?
Don't go where you haven't been.
If you see a rundown old broken ass trailer with busted windows and it's dark, leave your curiosity at home.
Morbid curiosity, people. It
killed the cat.
Exactly.
Satisfaction did not bring it back.
Exactly.
Ever. Don't have sex in strange places, especially these rundown old places where you think it's going to be fun. Don't do it.
If you're not feeling safe, and we don't mean not wearing a condom, we really don't care what you do.
Be safe.
Just be safe.
Not condoms.
Not condoms.
But those are safe, so keep that in mind. Or abstinence is key.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Because we're virgins.
Don't investigate.
Ever.
Ever. It does not matter what's in that cabinet. It doesn't matter if they like Doritos or fucking nachos or whatever the fuck. Those would go really bad really quick. Untupperwared. Do you Tupperware nachos?
No.
No, me
I just
neither.
eat them.
Yeah, me too.
What's another point?
So,
why do black guys always die?
they really
first?
do. It's racist.
It is racist. And there's a lot of sexist points in these movies, too.
If you get hurt, if you can't, keep on. Find a place to hide. If someone you're with gets hurt, if they can't carry themselves, if you really gotta be a good trooper about it, you carry them as far as you can, but if that bitch comes up, just
leave them.
Just leave them. Even if it's your soulmate. There are many people out there, and we understand. We really don't, because we're heartless people. But we have this prior conversation. You need to make sure that in any situation, the person you are with knows that you would leave their ass and that they would leave you.
But that doesn't go for us.
No, not really.
Because we're smart.
Yeah. She'd drag me.
I would drag her ass. I would pick her up and try to go as far as I could, but sorry, Ashley, I would leave you behind if my life was in danger.
She'd save me so hard.
I would. Another thing, groups. If you're running from the same guy, granted, if it's just one killer, this is a hypothetical situation where there's just one. Split up.
Did you almost just say stereotypical?
Yep.
It is a little bit stereotypical. We really don't like how no matter what, something always goes wrong.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in a group, chances are if you guys split up, the guy can't find you guys because he's after 3 or more targets.
Multiple targets are harder to get to than one big mob.
And more or less, if one dies, hell, it doesn't matter because you're safe.
That's
sure,
such a bitch move.
It is a bitch move, but you know what? You have to think of a plan. You have to think of a plan. Meet up somewhere else.
Always be prepared.
Always.
An ice pick may not do you any good in Florida, but if somebody's fucking coming after you, it'll do you wonders.
Yes, it will.
And that's
the only point we have to make. At the end of this video, the only thing we really have to say is be safe and don't be stupid.
Don't be ignorant.
Please don't. It breaks our hearts.
It does.
To watch you die in movies over and over again.
Hurts my soul, except for Paris Hilton.
That was pretty awesome.
What was that, House of Wax?
Yep. I think everyone saw that movie just to see her die.
Yeah, it really justified the whole thing.
Oh yeah, good movie, great movie.
I love the way her ankles split. It was like,
it's pretty rad.
Like
no, I
grilled
just liked it
cheese.
when the tube went through her head and then he took it back out. That was pretty awesome.
God damn.
Mhm.
That was sexy.
Yeah, we all hate Paris Hilton.
Okay.
I think everyone does.
No, not everybody does.
Perverts don't.
What was it, Nicole Richie or something? Isn't that like her BFF?
Not anymore though.
Really?
Mm-mm.
What happened?
Their show went to shit, and Paris Hilton's a bitch.
They had a show?
Yeah, Simple Life. Paris Hilton didn't know what Walmart was.
But didn't.
She didn't know what Walmart was.
If you have that much money, why would you go to Walmart? I'd still go to Walmart, even if I won the Walmart.
I hate Walmart.
You know, we're running out of time.
Yes, we are. End of this video, be safe, be smart. Don't be stupid.
There you go.
And
Said it
always
for me.
be prepared.
Always.